Charles Shanny. Nah, peace and love, man. Yo, let's get started. Hold on. Let's get started. You know, strategy is for the wise ones. I didn't say the ones that everybody would see in the front, glowing, everybody trying to be like. It's going to be the royal vizier, the one over the ear of the king. It's going to have all the jewels. So let's talk. What y'all know about, and fuck that, let's get up. What y'all know about Caligula, the fourth emperor of Rome? You might know something, or maybe not. I don't know. Caligula was known as a piece of shit. Just call it what it is. Sleeping with his soldiers' wives in front of his soldiers. Sleeping with people's, spouses, their daughters. I think he even slept with his own sister. Freaking nature. So anyway, when they got rid of him, they got rid of his whole family. Killed him. And I think they like tortured him, and then after they were done killing him, they killed him some more. Like they kept stabbing him after for a while. Killed his wife. Bashed his daughter's head against the stone wall. Got rid of all of them. The reason I'm talking about that symbolically, I'm not talking about going out there and doing this. I'm saying, what can we learn from this situation? We can learn that you have to cleanse. If it's going to work, you have to cleanse the whole game. You have to clean up the whole game. This works in two ways. This works with the black community when it comes to all the crime and dumb stuff. You cleanse. Just get rid of it. But this also works in other situations. You know how supposed knowledgeable black people always talk about old evil white man, the white man's the devil, stuff like that. See, I don't really talk like that. I talk about the spellcasters in Mr. Charlie. If I'm calling someone a devil, it's not talking about something in the ground. I'm talking about deceiving. I'm talking about a forked tongue, a devil. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the literal meaning of it, not the spookology of it. Like I said, you see black power people. They talk about old evil white man. Do you know how the rest of the world is looking at this Western white man? But they don't look at them like they look at Russia. They're people like that. Russia and Ukrainians are kind of wild. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not. Those are wild white people. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that will wild out. They don't look at the Western white like that anymore. Yeah, he has a lot of guns. He has a lot of protection, but they don't really view him like that anymore. He's viewed very weak. So, for black people to take this black power symbol from the Russians, really, Stalin, that's really a Stalin thing. That's a communist thing. But for him to be calling the white dude over here evil slave master and all that, but the rest of the world doesn't look at him like that. They look at him as weak. The only one that they respect of white people over here in our lifetime is Trump. They didn't respect Bill Clinton like that. They didn't respect Obama like that, really. And Bush kind of like set up his respect. He kind of like stole shit. And he was really only beefing with the Arabs. He never really was in beef with Russia like that. To me, it's interesting. It's what I learned from the assassination of Caligula is you have to exterminate the whole thing. You cannot leave anything left. Can't leave no trace, no seeds to fertilize or to continue on. None of the lineage that laid with him, like none of your wives, none of that. Everything's gotta go. To me, the people that are against Trump, not exterminate them, but they have to go. Like their whole talking points have to be eliminated because regardless of what you say, everybody from the streets said that the government was corrupt. All of the conspiracy theorists said the government was corrupt. Everybody wanted us to be able to peek inside of where our money's going. Okay, he's hitting from too many different angles. He's hitting from the audit of the government in the Pentagon. He's hitting from letting open files that, they're still not trying to let open. He's, what was the other one that he did? Oh, got rid of the Board of Education. Everybody's mad at that, but it's like black people fought to get in there and, nigga, they still was giving us old messed up books. Yeah, shit, Nas is complaining about that on his songs and stuff. It's like the Board of Education. That's like in the 60s. So clearly that was just teacher money laundering. That's all it was doing. They weren't really helping any kids. You think Harvard cares about the Board of Education? You think these private schools ever cared about the Board of Education? You think Catholic schools ever cared about the Board of Education? See, that's how you know y'all ain't peeping what's going on. Try to give us no tax for people that make under $150,000 a year. You ain't never seen the government try to give you so much money. Trying to get this place moving again. Trying to bring so many businesses back, so many jobs back, getting people working again. And all, American people, like, if that ain't killing Caligula off, I don't know what is. That's what Trump is doing. He's what did we learn from the assassination of Caligula? You have to knock everything off. To me, he's hitting all angles. He's hitting the taxes. He's hitting the government. He's hitting the education. He's hitting everything up. It's time. It's time. All y'all need to be flipped. It's time. And people can be mad at it, but why were predominantly all federal workers Democrat voters? That's kind of biased, don't you think, for a government that's supposed to be helping everybody regardless of party? That seems a little biased. DEI seemed like it was only working out for a particular group of people. Couldn't have been black people because black people are still, heavily unemployed. So that couldn't have been it. The white women and gay thing, I see the point that they were making, but it's not even just them. It's whoever they selected. The guy who played Captain America, he just said it. He said success is given. It's not earned. They give it to who they want to give it to. So it's like, we can't get mad that America had to put Trump in office. It wasn't the Biden mystery 20 million votes disappeared. I like the way that Trump's making his moves. I do. I can't front. And they can try to block him with these low budget judges all they want. They're not the Supreme Court and they're not the president. So it's like, it's just corny at the end of the day. And then who wants to bring back a plane full of fucking criminal gang members? Who wants to do that? And they're all illegal. Who would do that? Who even wants that vote? Sound like some very devious motherfuckers, if you ask me. Black power people have to understand something. No one is fearing the Western European like you claim he is. Because even the Western Europeans keep arguing about Russia. They keep talking about them. They hate America. They keep being dilly-dally with their leaders. So they really don't have a cognitive mind state to follow behind. So how do you think the rest of the world is looking at it? You don't think China know that the Democrats is corrupt and they're not good for this nation? You don't think India knows that? You don't think they can see that? You don't think Russia can see that? What do you think? People are stupid. You think they're really buying this kumbaya shit when they know how they feel? And they know as soon as you slip up enough, they're going to try to take over your shit just like you would if they slipped up enough? From minerals and oil and Gaza strips and places in Ukraine. And it's like, bro, I don't expect Trump to do anything less. Why the hell am I going to invest all this money and not get anything back? Hell yeah, we taking some of your resources. Bitch, welcome to the game. You don't know what to do with it. You ain't doing nothing with it. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Do something with it. I don't knock general tactics, especially if it's making us money and getting us out of debt. Because hey, newsflash, today is my daughter's birthday. See, I got something here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you, and I don't want it after off in the game, whether it's degreed up or not. No, I don't want it to have to go to a gas station and gas is $9 a fucking gallon. Like, no, I don't want this life. Not for me or for her. So, y'all gotta think. At the end of the day, it's like, we gonna step up to this general shit and realize we gotta take care of certain business, or we gonna keep playing around. And that's the country. That's the whole country. But we're doing good though. Regardless of all the battles and fights that people want to put up. I'm just telling you. If you're pro-black, the rest of the world don't look at Mr. Charlie like you do. And they don't fan his fucking ego like you do. If you're American Indian, man. Trump is doing that fucking assassination and caligula shit, nigga. He knocking everything down. And he not worried about none of them. And they could fluster and be upset all the fuck they want. Y'all got to worry about them cases after his 4 years is up. Y'all got to worry about that. But while the 4 years is running, y'all better stop using that word impeach, bro. Ain't nobody listening to you. Y'all better knock that shit off. No, we riding this whole motherfucker out. We want to see everything that takes place. Everything. Now, as far as just in general of Caligula, man, he was a dirtbag. He was a dirty ruler, bro. So it's like, that's why they did him so foul and killed off his offspring. They didn't want nothing to do with this. Like, nigga, never again. Okay. They talking about Biden had an auto pen. He wasn't even signing these pardons, nigga. This nigga's so incoherent, nigga. It's an auto pen. It does it for him. Now, that could be true or not. It doesn't really matter. Who's trying to side Biden with the fucking pardons that he did anyway, dog? Look at the weird-ass pardons that he did. He pardons a general. He pardons his fucking whole family. He pardons fucking Fauci, the fucking virus situation that he was involved with. And then I forgot who else he pardoned. But it's like, shit ain't adding up, player. Shit ain't adding up, player. Shit is too greasy, like fucking a Philly cheesesteak in the middle of downtown Philly. Like, yo, shit is super crazy. Shit's crazy. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about strategies of history and why did they dump off the whole family? They didn't enslave nobody. They didn't take his broad. They didn't take his child. And most of the time, it spoils the war. They would have did that. Nope, knocked them both off. They didn't want nothing to do with that whole seed. That whole seed was vicious. It was sudden. A sin spawn. Shit was wicked. You dig? Well, Tell you what, we coming through with them golden swords. And we exposing truth and knocking down shit and keeping it real this year. Remember, it's the year of the snake for the Chinese, which means exposing stuff, showing the truth. So who's the snakes in the last administration? Every last one. Stay G, stay real, know the truth, hold it down.